opposite points in time in their respective careers. For Indiana, it's Isaac Thornton, the redshirt freshman from Dry Ridge, Kentucky, versus the number 5 ranked Dylanragon, the senior from Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Ragusin in deep on a double leg and he gets the takedown.
They are going quickly. They're coming off of that loss against Nebraska on the road. They're 3-2 on the road, as that looks to be another takedown for Ragusin.
Another takedown for Ragusin, and not even 30 seconds gone in this first period of action at 1:33. Ragusin thinking about putting on a clinic, a takedown clinic here inside.
You're exactly right, Riley. Ragusin loves to control the pace, and he's doing so far, as there's another takedown.
Beautiful takedown from Ragusin. He's got 3 takedowns, and we're not even halfway through this first period. Up 12 points already over the young redshirt freshman and Isaac Thornton. Single leg shot. Match 3 of the night at 141. Limley in front headlock position, trying to get that head in the hole, turn to the corner. Drops down to a single leg snatch single for Fongaro. Crackdown position on the edge of the mat. It's Limley it's Fongaro that's holding onto the leg of Limley, the near ankle. He's faced off against 11 ranked opponents this season as a true freshman, and he's beaten 7 of them, including number 1 ranked Real Woods of Iowa. He won that one by major decision, 14-2. You mentioned the Michigan State meet, Graham, and that was one that Angel Escobedo said was just taking it one match at a time, but he really couldn't believe it. Indiana fell the first 4 matches. Michigan State was up 18-0.
Such a good match from Lemley there. I almost thought Fongaro was going to get out and get another 3-point takedown there at the very end.
Both these guys very capable of getting out from bottom. So what's it going to have to take for both of these guys to finish a takedown on their feet to win this match?
I've always thought it's just about the first move, Riley.
Got to really talk about that really cool storyline with Coach Bourmet this morning. And, you know, it's hard to kind of balance it, but Bourmet said it's a 2-way thing, and Gomez has done a great job with it as Rooks gets the escape.
Bourmet said that he was so happy to just be a part of the team, be here with these guys, and I think that really shows in his constant effort to try with the Wolverines, even though he's trying to do something incredible in qualifying for the Olympic national team.
Gomez doing a great job of controlling the center of the mat. He forces a stall call on Rooks. Of course, wrestled here from 2007 to 2010, won the 2008 NCAA title at 125, 3 Big Ten titles, and the thing that everybody mentions, the program's only 4-time All-American. That's what he's told me is the key for continuing to build this program up. As Luan goes sit out off the whistle in the second period, he cuts away, gets the escape. We're back up to our feet.
And then Luan just so good with his arms and his hands. Got him right back up as another shot.
Brighton Lee goes blast double. And man, the heavy hips of Luan as Lee pushes Luan out of bounds. That's a stall call on Luan and a point for Lee.
It's going to be really interesting. If he can get out from bottom here quickly, then he can just kind of, there it is. He just kind of got let up a little bit.
Spiral ride by Luan, decides to let Lee go. Luan pushing the pace, trying to push Lee out of bounds. Lee fighting with everything he's got. Luan front headlock. And Brighton Lee wins the first match in Wilkinson Hall for Indiana. What a match between these two at 157.
That was fantastic. Lee so smart there at the end. He shot low.
South cuts away and gets the escape.
That's so good for South.
A mean, quick stand-up. Thanks, Olivia, for that. Again, such a special family. His father, Sam, Uncle Mike, brother Jordan, and cousins Malik and Miles all wrestled at Michigan in their careers. Amin.
They're so good at standing their ground. They have some stalling calls in the mix as well.
As Amin in deep on a double leg. No score yet, and there's the takedown on the edge of the mat. Amin coming in clutch, going double leg with short time left in the third period. Gets himself up 4-1.
Matches against Michigan, they just haven't quite been able to get over the edge. Might be a mindset thing, might be a physicality thing.
And the Wolverines increase their lead to 17.
That's such a close match again, Riley. Indiana really been fighting.
DJ Washington eclipses the 1-minute mark of riding time as he holds Walker in the front headlock position, still in control. Washington is responsible for returning him to the mat. And that's a point for Walker. Remember, Washington warned earlier in the first period of this match. Washington goes for the switch. Walker looking for a power half on the edge. Washington explodes out. Underhook locked around the body. Washington gets the escape. We're tied 1-1. 30 seconds left. Washington goes big move. We go out of bounds. They don't call the takedown. 1-1 at 174 between Walker and Washington. Washington has been warned for stalling. Washington snatch single. Doubles off underneath. Trying to hook the leg. Walker doing a great job on the defensive. Sprawls around and gets the takedown. Washington back around. Both these wrestlers, again, just kind of feeling each other out. And Graham, obviously, in this current point in time, as it is Wurtinen that gets hit with stalling, he's going to get warned. So the next time he's hit, that's a point for Frazier. He's in deep on a single leg. Nice defense by Wurtinen. And Wurtinen in on the re-attack. Got the near side cradle locked up, and he puts Frazier on his back. Frazier is in trouble. That is tight, and there's the pin. Wow, and Frazier cannot believe it.
That was unreal, Riley. Wurtinen just came out of nowhere. It looked almost like Frazier was going to get some points of his own, and then just out of the blue, Wurtinen with a fantastic... Yeah, and you love that if you're head coach Escobedo. The fact that this guy's going to be around is a nice spin.
Bullock, body lock, trying to get Rogatsky to the mat. Rogatsky goes switch, trying to do the boot scoop, nothing doing. Bullock able to get the takedown. Here comes March. We've got March Madness tournaments for college basketball, and we've got conference tournaments and NCAA tournaments for wrestling as well. Just such a great time to be a sports fan.
Absolutely. Is the pinnacle of college wrestling. It is going to be so much fun to watch these teams finish their regular season and head into the tournament.
Bullock with another takedown on the edge of the mat. The toe tap takedown gets another one for the Wolverines.
Rogatsky just kind of shook his head. He's trying so hard to get out of those tight holds, and he's doing a good job. Just Bullock's strength.
Rogatsky in deep, shoots off the whistle. Heavy hips from Bullock, and he gets the takedown, and oh boy. Scoreless first period at heavyweight. Davison on bottom. Goes stand up off the whistle. Willem blocked around the body. Trying to lift Davison, just power him up. We know Willem's strong, but Davison just anchoring his hips to the mat. Ever since that loss, Davison really hasn't looked back as Davison drives through. Wilhelm sprawls back, but another stall call on Willem, so Davison now up 2-0.
And just nothing's happening. Davidson doing such a good job of that forward pressure, pushing him down to the mat, keeping him flat. And Willem just trying to get to a tripod position, get to his feet, but time is winding out on him.
For this dual meet between Indiana and Michigan, Michigan with a controlling, commanding, and supreme win. Spiral ride off the whistle. Soller's doing a good job of clearing his hips out. Trying to control hands and cut away. Strigo lets Solers go, and he scores first. Here at 197, Solers up 1-0.
But that is what this guy's capable of. He can, as a great turn of the corner there, gets to the leg.
Solers gets in on a single leg attack, trying to drive through on the double, and he does. Gets the takedown for Indiana, and he increases his lead. He's up 4-0 over Strigo. Said a win over Michigan or Northwestern would mean everything for this team, building it from the ground up. Strigo got hit for stalling, so Solers up now 5-0. Another mat return on the perimeter. So Solers gets hit for stalling and then cuts Strigo. Kind of a strategic move there to not really get hit for stalling again if you're on top. Strigo proving that. And Gabe Solers not only gets the second win of the dual meet for Indiana, but he gets his first Big Ten dual meet win of the season.